My name is William Manzor. Thank you for joining me for Pigeon Panic, the podcast where I literally just yap about my life. So yeah, this is episode 1. I feel like I need to change my voice. I'm talking too low. That's the thing. Should we just get into our topics? Okay. Also, recently I've been getting into like physical stuff, like physical media, if that makes any sense. Also, why is physical media like a trend? Anyways, I keep reading the audio, but anyways, I have a list here of things I wanted to talk about because I feel like I had to come prepared. So first of all, how do you like the setup? This is literally the setup. Is it functional? Barely. I could barely put my journal there. We have a Snoopy plushie that my friend gave me, and then I don't know if you could tell, but a little Build-A-Bear frog over here. A Lego Luke Skywalker, and then over here we have Draco Malfoy, because why not? It's Draco motherfucker. Let me not cuss on here, but it's Draco Malfoy. Why am I already running out of breath? Down here we have CDs. I literally have everything from like High School Musical to like SZA to Kali Uchis to literally like Elvis Presley. And the collection is going to grow even more. You cannot see it, but down here I have my DS. Hold on. Let me take it out. Okay, let me turn it off. That's the setup. I'm also filming in my entryway, which is why for the video, for the viewers at home watching on YouTube, that's why you see my door. And this is going to be my filming setup. Obviously, I barely get any sunlight in here, so I look dark. But yeah, I have like hats here, and then like a whiteboard like planner thingy that like I just stopped using in like April because I got mad at one thing. But yeah, what does a person talk about? Like what does a person talk about on their podcast? Anyways, yeah, oh my god, I almost forgot. Also, on the side here, it didn't fit, but I do have the High School Musical 2-disc special edition. Yep. Let me get my journal here. Oh. The next topic is why I started a podcast. Okay. First of all, I'm starting a podcast because literally I've been thinking about this since like I knew what podcasts were in like middle school. If that makes any sense. Like, I remember this girl was like, it was back when, like, people barely were, like, influencers, and, like, Alicia and Remy started Pretty Basic. I remember being like, wow, they're literally getting paid to sit and talk all day. Why can't I do that, you know? So, like, I'm giving it a try. If it fails, this is just for me. Because I like to go back on... Hello? I like to go back on my videos, and yeah, nostalgia is gonna be the death of me. Come on now, anyways, I can't get into that right now. It's barely the first episode. Let's keep it light on here. I'm actually here to talk about one very important thing, and that is the TikTok ban. Here's my opinion on that. They could ban it, but then I don't want to go to Red Note. I feel like Red Note is like it's too much for me. And then like, what was that one girl? But she was like, and they changed the layout of this, yada yada yada. You guys are effed up just like your legislative. And I was like, she really clocked us, you guys. She really clocked us with that. Cause like, why are we going on to Red Note? Let them have that. We had TikTok. We ruined it. Duh. Oh my god. There must be a cloud. It got dark in here. Anyways, I don't know how long episodes are going to be because I don't think I can yap for a full hour yet because I'm not used to this. But also I keep running out of breath, which like, why am I running out of breath? Anyways, what was I on about? Oh yeah, TikTok. I feel like they're not going to ban it. But if they do, let me download my videos first. Also, we got like 30 minutes. You guys, we have 30 minutes. 30 minutes to save TikTok. Actually, I don't know. Mr. Beast said he was gonna buy it, which, like, if Mr. Beast buys it, no. I don't think I could post another video on that app. Why am I running out of breath? Jesus Christ. Literally, they changed the app and then they renamed it and then they changed the app again and then now people were making money, so then people were like, hey, let me just start posting, and then people posted and then it pissed everyone off and then it pissed me off. Don't even. I can't. I can't think about this too much right now because then I'll just get heated. And I'm already sweating in, like, my sweatshirt. Anyways. What am I even doing? I'm also, like, on the verge of, like, I could take a nap. Does that make any sense to anyone? Like, I could take a nap right now if I really tried to. Also, yeah, that is one thing. I need to change the way I, like... I just coughed out of nowhere. I need to change the way that I talk when I'm like, because right now, I don't know if you could tell, but I feel like my voice is like raspy, but the ugly kind of raspy, because there's a good raspy where it's like, okay, we get it, and then there's the ugly raspy, which is like my voice, because I'm like, also, I filmed a video the other day, and literally for like 5 minutes I was talking. I look back at the footage. Why is it who is interfering with I need to stop. Okay, what even is on the list? Oh, it's the get to know me's, my favorite things. My favorite podcast, because I feel like your favorite podcast determine a lot about you. My top 3 podcast, I'm going to say Emergency Intercom, the Nevermind podcast, if you know, you know. They're like a slept on podcast, which, like, oh my god, Kyle and Veronica, the lore? Oh, never mind. And then Slushy Noobs, because that intro, what is it? Oh, I cannot sing. That was horrendous. Apologies. What other podcast? Oh, the Broski Report. I'm trying to think. Pretty X Unfiltered. Pretty Basic. I feel like that's it. For, like, main, like, podcast wise, I feel like that is it. I think so. If I'm mistaken, I'll come back, but I think so. Also, yes, I am another man with a microphone and a dream, which actually kind of leads into my next topic, why I chose Pigeon Panic. First of all, my favorite bird is a pigeon. And then, second of all, I panic a lot. And then, not panic a lot. What am I even talking about? I don't be panicking for stuff. I just go, well, like, what could happen? And then I think about it for, like, 2 days. And that's it. Okay. But yeah, that's, like, literally it. I just go, there's, like, 2 dogs outside. Oh, well. Can you even see me? Hello. Okay. It's only been 11 minutes. I feel like I've been here for hours. Okay, anyways. Also, in the future, because here's my thinking. Pigeon Panic, right? It's just a tiny little, like, 0 subscribers podcast right now. One day, I do want to turn this into, like, a complex type thing, like, on Instagram. You know what I'm thinking? Hello? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I want to interview celebrities one day. Like, I want to be somebody where it's like, oh, have you gone on Pigeon Panic yet? Have you gone on PP yet? Like, what am I even talking about? But yeah, I do want this to be like a little, you can come along with me. You can hold my hand. And we can hold space. We can hold space for the future of Pigeon Panic. I have a lot of hope for this. I start crying, imagine. Anyways, another thing I want to talk about, I started my last semester of college, and literally, it's like week one and like I'm over it. Like, I go in person 2 days out of the week. The first day she was like, miss 2 days, you're automatically kicked out of the class. What was it? Like, you get like a deduction if you ask for a question on the homework. And it's like 10 points, and it's like, at that point, why why do the assignment? You know what I mean? Um I don't even know, you guys. Anyway. No, but yeah. And then like I wake up at like 6 in the morning today. It's dark. Ignore that. I wake up 6 in the morning today. Bright and early. I'm like, I'm gonna get ready for school. I wake up, it's freezing. Freezing. And then I don't even like, I'm not even out of bed. I'm in bed under my blanket. Can we get the light? You guys, can somebody turn on the light? Hello? But yeah, I literally still under my blanket, and then is the sun coming back? I need the sun to come back. Okay, it's coming back. And like I'm literally like I'm shaking in my boots under my blanket, under another blanket, because I had two blankets on this morning. And then I get up, I'm like trying to put on like my outfit to go to school, and then I put on sweatpants, and I'm like, hey, how about we actually wear an outfit today? And then was just chilling in my underwear for a bit. This is TMI, but I was chilling in my underwear for a bit until I found like a good pair of pants. Put those on, put shoes on, and then I go outside. It's not even cold. I go outside, it's not even that cold. And then I guess on the way from like my house to like my school, it like decided to drop like 50 freaking degrees, and then I'm freezing walking into class. Like, hello, can somebody please control the AC in here? But yeah, today we took boring notes. It's like microeconomics or whatever. You know what I will talk about though, and I could do this for like hours. I could talk about the movie Zombies, the Disney movie, because I brought it up to my friend the other day, and then I was like, wait, let me go listen to the soundtrack real quick. And then I played through like the whole thing once, and then stuck to like the first like 3 songs on that like soundtrack. And then I watched the movie again with like all 3, but like the first 2 count in my head, because the third one was just like oh, we need to get through this. Anyways, but yeah, literally that's literally what it's like in my head, because it's like the first one counts, the second one does too, and then the third one doesn't, and then the fourth one, like, what's even going on? And then they're going on tour with like the Descendants kids, which don't even get me started on that movie, because that movie made no sense to me whatsoever. Like, okay, you're going back in time to like make your mom good again, but then you rush the last like 15 minutes of the movie. What are you even I literally can't do this right now. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, I literally watched the whole movie. They were building something just for them to grab the thing and then go back. All of a sudden she's good. What happened to the prank? What happened to the pranks, you guys? I don't know anymore. Oh my god, wait, back to the school thing. And literally, I'm like trying to fill out my planner, because I'm trying to lock in this semester. You know what I mean? Like, it's last semester, why not lock in, get it over with? I'm trying to lock it in, and then 2 of my professors are like, hey, yada yada yada, do not put this into your planners. This is not a set in stone schedule. And then I emailed my professor, and then was like, hey, can I like get like a schedule? She just goes, no. What if I walk into your classroom with a bomb strapped to my chest? That was too much. But yeah, I have an FBI hat right here. I don't really know. Like, this is my set. This is my entryway into my room. I really enjoy this. I also have this light. Let me show you. Because above me I have like a disco ball, which if you watch my main channel you would know. But I have a disco ball on top, and then I have it aimed up right at that, so then I don't even know why I'm telling you. You can't even like watch it. I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. It's probably gonna be like a short episode. I should try and make it 30. Who knows? But anyways, what was I even talking about? I don't know. Ooh, I gotta switch legs. I literally got a cramp. And like, oh, duh. What was I saying actually? Also, sorry if you're like listening to this on Spotify, because this is literally like my first time actually doing this. Like, I haven't practiced yapping in ages. What? In ages. Because I keep like taking breaths. Oh my god. I feel like I give myself lips. I'm about to call it quits. I feel like I give myself a lisp sometimes when I'm talking, and then, oh my god, I almost did it. But yeah, I wanted to literally start a podcast, not only for like just to yap, but like literally because I like seeing myself grow through videos, if that makes any sense. Like, I started posting on YouTube in like 2018 through like 2021, I want to say. Those videos are scrapped off the internet. You can never see them ever again. And then I started posting again in 2023, posted all through 2024, and then yeah, we're here now. And I wanted to start a podcast in like 2021 with my friends, which this is literally just a warm-up for when me and my friend Tuba start our own podcast, because we're gonna start a podcast. I don't know when, but we're gonna. And then, yeah, in like 2020, like, we were gonna do like a 4 people, like, it was like freak show inspired. Like, if you were there, you were there. But like, that was gonna be the vibe. That was literally the vibe. Also, you guys, something that's been like making me mad, not making me mad, but like taking me off to like the worst extent, is when people like an artist, specifically from TikTok, and then they go, who's this song about? Oh, you weren't there. You don't know that. You don't know who the song is about, who he wrote it about, who he had like an affair with, who he like broke up with, that, and they had a dog and they had to share the dog, and then they split up, and then the dog went like the other way instead of like staying with him, and like this is a song about like his dog and how much he misses his dog. Like, you weren't there. I don't know, but that's also like just me wanting to be like a gatekeeper. Also, now that TikTok is getting banned, we can go back to gatekeeping, which like gatekeeping is fun. Like, I have like 5 artists I'm gatekeeping from everyone. Like, I barely even told my friend about like my favorite like indie band like 2 years ago, because I got tickets and I didn't want to go alone. Like, I barely just told her about it, because I've been listening to them since like 2020, like their first song release. Also, in my opinion, how long you've been listening to an artist is what like makes you better above all the other fans. I don't make the rules. That's just simply how it is in my head. Like, let's say me. I've been listening to Ariana Grande since like 2011, whenever I discovered the 13, the musical soundtrack, and then she was on Victorious, and then she released Put Your Hearts Up. Let me see. Like, come on now. And then she released Honeymoon Avenue. No, not Honeymoon Avenue. Yours Truly. And then the Honeymoon Avenue like song literally got stuck in my head. Like, also, that was literally her first album. Like, she dropped a banger. First album. Like, what are you even talking about? And then a song that was like so slept on, is still so slept on, is Piano. And that's like my favorite from her, like her entire discography, because literally the way like that song makes me feel, like if I'm in a coma, put that song on, and I'm not even kidding. There's like 3 albums you should play if I'm in a coma. Honeymoon Avenue. No, oh my god, that's not the album. Yours Truly, play yours truly positioned, but only the songs from the deluxe, because I want to hear nasty. And then and then play Control by SZA again, the second half. Don't get me wrong about like the whole album, because the whole album alone is a masterpiece, but literally just start from like, what's the track list? I have the CD right here. Start from Go Gina. That's where you should start off if I'm ever in a coma. Where did this go? Okay, anyways. But yeah. What was I even gonna... Oh, yeah. Literally, like, music is so beyond, like... I can't even take myself seriously. But, like, yeah, to me, an artist, it depends how much of a fan you are. First of all, the amount of merch you get, the amount of yada yada you spend on an artist, to me, that's, like, not, like, oh, you're, like, locked in with this artist. It's, like, you've been there. Like, I've been an Arianator since we were called, like, what, like, White Elephants, I think it was called. Let me Google that. Ariana Grande. Nope, not Boyfriend 2024. Come on now. Fan names. Tiny Elephants. Yep. And then wasn't her, like, website, like... I also remember, like, seeing the album cover for Yours Truly, and then, like, people were like, you're really gonna post that? Like, she was the first person that, like, I remember, like, she posted something, her fans said no, she went and changed it. No, but yeah, Piano has to be a top tier. And then Knew Better, but the second verse, like, used to get to me, that's like, ugh. Also, an artist's SoundCloud, like, you get it or you don't. I'm not gonna go down that route tonight, but I had an accent out of nowhere. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't really know what else to do. Did I already talk about the name of the podcast? I think I did. But yeah, if I ever, like, because here's the thing, my goal is to have, like, my own, like, show, if that makes any sense. And it was gonna be called Pigeon Panic. I was gonna use my album name. I'm not even an artist. I don't make music at all, but, like, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like, that would be a good album name. I was about to use that on the podcast, but decided not to, because, again, I'm gatekeeping. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right. Where was I going with that? Where was I even going with that? Oh my god, my legs are, like, cramping. Like, I feel like my legs are about to give out. It is 4:20 right now on the dot. If you're not smoking, go ahead and roll it up right now. I don't even smoke. Why am I, like... Anyways. But yeah. Some ASMR for you guys. Oh, so I went to the I went to the dentist the other day for a cleanup, and then they put, like, anesthesia for some reason, and literally, it felt like I had lip filler. Like, I was, like, plumped up walking out of that dentist. I was plumped up, and then I came home rotted in bed. That's also something people take for granted. Rotting in bed is, like, the most beautiful thing on earth. Laying there with my laptop on my chest. Okay, pause. But, like, laying there with like the laptop open on your chest, and like you're like this, and you're just like watching nothing. You lift your hand up a few bits just to like skip and go forward, and then like that's it. Like, oh my god. Running in bed is good until you see like those like UFO videos on TikTok. And honestly, hear me out. If UFOs are really here, they're gonna look like us. They're literally gonna look like us. Cause you're not gonna tell me like a little like beaded, a little like cone beaded head monster is walking on this earth. You're not telling me that. They're gonna look literally like us. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I feel like I'm like slowly fading away on camera. Anyways, how do people do this? I'm saying that as a person who literally does nothing. Who literally does nothing besides go on YouTube, watch like 40 different videos, edit a video, upload, go to sleep. And by go to sleep, I mean stay in bed for like 4 hours, and then go to sleep around 3, and then wake up, repeat. Like, you know what I mean? Also, people, and by people I mean like this one video I saw on TikTok. I read an article actually where people don't remember what they were doing when they were like before they had phones. I like remember what I did before I had a phone. Like, I think that's just me, but like I'm built different. Like, you know what I'm I'm just built different. And oh my god, I keep yawning, but I'm built different. Like, I didn't have a phone until I was like 15, I think. And I think that was good because like I needed to develop my brain from like rotting in bed like a zombie. But I literally got my phone, my first phone. It was like an Android at like my peak BuzzFeed craze, which like if you didn't have a BuzzFeed craze, you weren't online. It's like, answer these questions and we'll give you what Harry Potter house you're in. But yeah, I also feel like I have something in my nose. But I will see you guys. No, I'm not gonna see you guys later. Cause I have one more thing. The song. This is gonna be the part of the podcast where I give you guys one song to listen to, and then write your favorite lyric of the song. I know nobody's watching right now, but I'm giving you one song, and then as like homework, and then just listen to it, and then your favorite lyric. Actually, no, I'm not. Scrap that. I'm just gonna give you my favorite song of the week, and that song is gonna be Someday on the Zombie soundtrack. And that song is literally gonna be Pete Davidson, which like is a hated song amongst Ariana Grande fans. Hey, I like that song. Hate me. Also, I feel like I look like all like black. I wonder what this is gonna look like when I'm editing it, but that's for me to know and you to find out. So thank you for tuning in, and why am I blanking? Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Y'all can go now. Y'all can go. Y'all don't need to wait. Like, literally.